sketching the graph of the tangent function, y equals the tangent of x, you're kind of taking values that come from the unit circle and moving them to an x and y coordinate system. And here I've shown a unit circle with a little triangle drawn with its reference angle right here. And the tangent of that angle is the y value over the x value, opposite over adjacent for any point on the unit circle. That's defined as the tangent of that angle. Now, when the angle is a quadrantal angle lying along the x-axis, the y value is 0. So the tangent of 0 or the tangent of pi is 0 because we've got 0 over 1. But when the angle has its terminal side resting along the y-axis, if I try to put opposite over adjacent, I'm dividing by 0. 1 over 0 is undefined. That's why they're talking about the vertical asymptotes here. And the same will be for this angle right here. At 0, -1, I'd have -1 over 0 undefined. Now here's what they're asking you to do in the problem. I've drawn an x and y coordinate system. I've used a straight edge to kind of mimic the x and y axis here. And then I'm putting vertical asymptotes, these green dashed lines, on those places where the x coordinate of the point in the unit circle is 0. -pi over 2, pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, 5 pi over 2. I let, by the way, in this graph, pi over 2 be represented by 4 units. And then we know that when, for example, the angle on the unit circle is 0 degrees, that the tangent is 0. So that's why this graph goes through the point 0, 0. When the angle on the unit circle is pi over 4, the tangent is 1 because we've actually got an isosceles right triangle. And in the fourth quadrant, it'll be -1. So there's a kind of graph of the one period of the tangent function between the dashed lines -pi over 2 and pi over 2. And by the way, if you picture the unit circle here and you picture this angle getting close to pi over 2, the y value is getting closer to 1, like 0.99, and the x value is getting very small, like 0.01. So I'm getting very big ratio. And that's why this blue arrow approaches infinity up here. The closer this angle gets to pi over 2, the bigger the tangent value gets. And then here on board 3 is a graph from Desmos of y equals the tangent function, depicting the same exact vertical asymptotes. Of course, we could put more of them in here, but hopefully that gives you the idea. And if you have any questions, post a comment.